Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Drummer's Paradise Podcast. I just want to take a moment and thank everybody for supporting us in the second season. I mean, we're getting a lot of new subscribers and we want to appreciate it and extend our thanks for that, I think. T?
Absolutely. It's been a blessing to see all you guys come over and watch all our episodes and let us know what you're thinking about all the different episodes in season 2. So thank you for your continual support. And there's a lot more great content coming your way.
Absolutely, right?
And speaking of that, today we got Dan
Smethurst. Welcome, Dan.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Thanks for having me.
Hey, no problem. No problem. Thanks for making the trek in today. Perfect.
The whole 15 minutes,
yeah, right?
Hey, a couple of 15 minutes away?
Yeah.
That's nice
and close.
Well, it's Aurelia, so 15 minutes if you
Perfect.
That's cool.
drive.
And everybody might know this guy from Dead Beyond Fear, and what's another couple of bands you've been in?
Yeah, so I've played in, Sui Generis from Aurelia back in the late 90s.
Yeah.
Dead Beyond Fear is my most recent project.
Right.
Beyond Haven in the late 2000s for about 4 or 5 years. Then a whole bunch of other projects in between there.
Nice.
So.
That's cool. And you do some session drumming too, right?
Yep. I've got friends that will reach out periodically if they need a drummer for a couple weekend shows or session drumming in the studio or whatever. So.
Nice. Cool. Do you have any clips that you can share with everybody of you maybe playing some drums?
I've got some videos I can dig up for you, and I'll.
Perfect. Nice. We'll jump to that now, and we'll be right back.
Let's check it out.
Cool.
All right. See you guys soon.
That was pretty sick.
Dan, yeah, that was awesome, T. Dan, you're a great drummer, man.
Thanks.
That was awesome.
Thanks.
You got some skills. So why don't you tell us how you got into drumming, what inspired you, and how that all started?
So originally, like high school band, they had a guy that was doing the drums there. For that, I was relegated to playing the tuba.
Okay.
And
that wasn't fun.
You know what? It's a fun, like, I mean, drums are pretty tied to bass, so it wasn't too bad that way. But the worst part was, like, I lived probably 3 or 4 blocks from this high school, and they expect you to take that shit home to practice.
Right. Yes.
So you try hauling a tuba home in like 3 feet of snow.
A wagon.
it had 2 wheels on the back, but it's like, oh, here's a 2-foot snowdrift. You know, like it was horrible. So
I can only imagine.
After grade 10 music, ended up just quitting high school music and ended up, I borrowed a guitar from my aunt.
Okay.
I figured I'd start playing guitar, start playing some of the music that I was actually interested in.
Yeah.
And fortunately, this was around when grunge was popular, so learning that stuff was just straight up power chords.
Yes, it was at that time, right? Yeah, we all know that. Yeah, it was a good time.
So ended up grade 11, got into a band with some friends as the 3rd guitarist in the band, and then they kicked the drummer out.
Oh.
And they're like, so we don't need a 3rd guitarist as much as we need another, a drummer. So
right?
You're the drummer now. So
signed by the band.
Yeah, exactly. So and I wasn't upset about it. I was like, you know what, I've kind of wanted to play drums for years now.
Oh, that's
It
cool.
gives me an opportunity to do that.
Yeah.
So I think the following year I got a Christmas gift from the folks. It was a set of Tama Swing Stars.
Oh, perfect.
From Just
kit.
Drums.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, not a bad first kit. That
Not
thing
at
was bulletproof. Like I played that kit. I got it when I was 16, and I sold it when I was 36.
Okay, so you've had that for a long time.
Yeah, I played that thing for 20 years.
Yeah.
And no cases. Every show.
Just imagine the character it had.
No, and that's the thing though, those 80s Tama kits are bulletproof.
Yes.
Like I know drummers now that are like trying to get those 80s Tama
They want them
kits
now, collect them, right?
because they're just so durable. The hardware on them, like this is back when they were made in Japan.
Right. Yeah.
And the hardware was so durable. So like we just had them through a couple months ago. The drummer from No Cure.
Okay.
He's a vintage Tama guy.
Yeah.
So he and I had like a huge long conversation about it and stuff. So, but he likes the big deep toms. I like the little
more
sort of shallower toms. But
hey everybody, I really hope you're enjoying the episode so far. Today, I want to take a moment and thank SJC for being such a wicked company.
Wicked.
All the best custom drums you can even think about. So we highly suggest you visit your website.
Check them out.
And check out this discount code right here, and you can save yourself some money when you order an SJC custom drum kit.
So what are you waiting for?
Yeah, man, get on it, guys.
Get on it.
All right. Take care. Keep grooving.
Have fun. Let's let everybody know your current setup right now. Like what
kind of gear
you're
you
playing, cymbals, drums,
so
hardware.
for my entire time playing drums, I've always been a Sabian guy.
Okay.
But recently, I was a Tama guy from when I was 16 till probably when I hit 40. I was playing the Tama Swing Stars till I was 36, and the only reason I got rid of them, I was playing in Beyond Haven and figured, I've had this kit for 20 years, and I'm kind of taking this band a little more serious.
Yeah.
So I should probably upgrade it and get something that sounds a little, not better, like they sounded great, but it's just something that was a little, I don't know, nicer. You know what I mean? You're going from like a entry to intermediate kit to something that, is a intermediate to pro level kit.
More performance based.
Yeah.
Right?
So I ended up, my friend Leo worked at the Arts in Newmarket, and I just surfing around the internet, saw this kit by Tama, and it was in this paint job called Red Chameleon Sparkle.
Okay.
And I was like, it color shifts as you move around the kit.
Amazing. Wow.
And I was like, that looks really sick.
Pretty trippy.
So I shot Leo a message and said, hey, I know the Arts isn't a Tama dealer, but if you come across any of these kits, because he's out with bands and does all this stuff. He's out all over Toronto all the time.
Yeah.
So I said, if you find this kit, let me know. He said, funny enough, we bought 4 of these in at the Arts for Christmas.
Oh,
We have 2 left that didn't sell, and if you want a deal on it, I can work you one.
perfect.
Oh, wow.
Because it was like February, and they didn't want to sit on the stock any longer.
Yeah.
So I'm like, what sort of deal are we talking? He's like, $1,000 taxes in.
Wow.
And I was like, I was at work
Yeah.
and said, hey, boss, I need the afternoon off. Jumped in the car, drove down there, picked the kid up.
Oh, wow. Lucky you.
So
You got the time off, first of all.
yeah, exactly. It was a slow time. It was like, this is mid-February, so
Okay, yeah.
slow time of year. But
What kind of snare drums did you play?
a lot of times it was just the snare the snare drum I had with the Tama Swing Star kit was a Westbury.
Oh.
Oh
okay.
yeah.
You're
Total, like,
yeah.
trying to make that thing sound good is an uphill battle. You know what I mean? Like,
It's like riding a bike with no pedals.
yeah. It's like, well, maybe if I replace the wires, it'll sound good. No, maybe if I put some good ass skins on this, it'll sound good. No, that thing is just doomed.
Yes.
Yeah.
So then the
Sears kettle.
the Superstar Hyperdrive that I upgraded to had the shells on it were all birch. So, and they were die-cast hoops, so that was a nice upgrade.
Yeah.
That thing has stayed in tune no matter what. It was awesome. We played Burles Creek with the hip, hot as hell day outside, and they were in the trailer all day.
Yeah.
Pulled it out to play at night. No problem with tuning on that thing.
Okay.
Just beautiful.
Nice.
And then I went to, most recently, I got a PDP Concept Maple kit. which is PDP's a division of DW.
Yeah, it is.
They make good stuff.
Yeah. The price on it was awesome. I got the whole kit, shell pack for $415.
Oh, wow.
Brand new. It was just Amazon was doing a blowout, and was like, I can't buy a used maple kit for $500.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
And I was like, well, if it shows up beat up, it's got prime shipping, I'll ship it back. Showed up brand new, tags, bags, everything.
Oh, wow.
But when I went into the record with that, with Dead Beyond Fear, I kind of wanted a different snare.
Yeah.
So I ended up picking up Ludwig makes Emerson, Lake and Palmer.
Okay, yeah.
Carl Palmer's signature snares made by Ludwig, and it was a very, very nice, like 4-inch 4x14.
Okay.
But the body was green brass and all the hardware was gold with die-cast tubes.
Nice.
And it just had this sweet ping to it. So
ping crack to it.
Yeah.
Cool.
It was that thing was a weapon. I love that snare.
That's cool. So, like, did you take lessons or anything like that? Did you self-taught?
So originally, like when I was, first picking up the drums, I was living in Elmer. There wasn't a music store, let alone a music teacher there that was teaching drums. Mm-hmm. So it was all like, figuring things out, like headphones and throw on albums and like playing along to like, like the Ramones and the Sex Pistols, and like, it was big into the 90s Epitaph and Fat Records bands and stuff. Yeah. And then probably when I was 17, that was when I was into like Gob and Another Joe and like the Toronto Raw Energy bands, like Random Killing and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And like,
shout out.
Yeah.
Shout out to Chris Hill. He was just on the show, brother Chris. Yeah.
But so it was like learning off all this music that I was into at the time, right?
Yeah.
And then and that just continued on. Like I remember when I started getting more into heavy metal, and I had picked up a Roland kit, and just in my apartment when I first moved to Barrie, I got the Roland kit. I'd throw my CD player onto the input on the Roland kit and throw on like, Lamb of God's New American Gospel, or
and just study the albums. Right?
Yeah, and just go through them. Like I used to love Chris Adler as a drummer.
Great drummer.
Such a good drummer.
Yes.
And he's got a very unique style. You know what I mean?
He does. He's good. So when it comes to drumming, what kind of advice can you give up and coming drummers and the foundation they should develop to become a good drummer and successful at what they want to do?
Well, I mean, it really comes down to the type of music that you want to play, right? Because if you're a metal drummer, there's you're going to focus on a lot more different things than if you're,
but if you're just
punk drummer or
if you're just starting drums, though, do you think it's like there should be some basic foundational things that should be developed before you even get into, like, say, punk or metal? Or
definitely, like, doing things within the like the traditional rock drumming type stuff. Start off with that, but then also learn to work in between the 4/4.
Okay.
Like,
so you're saying learn beats first, or learn how to read, or are you saying learn how to do rudiments first, or are you saying
rudiments, paradiddles?
Okay.
Playing triplets in a 4/4.
Okay. Yeah.
Stuff like that, like stuff that may initially feel uncomfortable to do.
Mm-hmm. I think the human body is designed to be uncomfortable to learn, right? To grow.
Yeah, and the linear fills and stuff like that too.
That's very important. Linear fills are important, man.
And footwork. Like a lot of guys focus on handwork, and that's great, like doing fills and stuff like that. But then when it comes to them actually like adding their feet into those fills, especially with double kick, it's you're throwing in a double kick to your fills. It's going to change it, especially if you haven't been practicing both feet and both hands.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it'll slow it down. It'll throw it off time. Yeah, for sure. Well, that's good. Thanks for sharing that. That's good.
So Dan, what would be 3 of your most influential drummers that inspired you to play drums?
Inspire me to play, or make me want to quit?
Inspire you to play.
You can never let it get you down like that. Yeah, inspiration.
Yeah, no, it's one of those things though. Like there's such good drummers coming out, like just over the last 5 to 10 years.
Yes.
And I don't know if it's just better drummers, like like I've been talking with some friends about this, that the fact, like, the proliferation of YouTube has made drumming and learning techniques, like specialized techniques, that much easier, because you have phenomenal drummers that will just, here's a YouTube tutorial on how I do heel toe, or, you know, these drum fills, or whatever, or, you know, their favorite drummer might not do that directly, but he might go on something like Drumeo and do a whole thing, and you're like, I don't know, like, if I had that as a resource growing up,
at our age,
I'd be like 10 times a better drummer than I am right now.
100%, yeah.
But influential drummers. I know, like one of the drummers, the first drummers that blew my mind. Went to the Opera House. I was going to see Dimmu Borgir, and band I had never heard of before that show. Band from Montreal called Cryptopsy.
Yeah, Cryptopsy.
Flo Monnier. And
Flo is amazing.
I remember, like, I think they were touring for And Then You'll Beg. They had just put that out. And I remember I'm standing in the pit area with a beer, and I'm just like, what the hell is going on right now? Like, he was just all over the place and stuff.
Really, he is. He's just remarkable drummer.
Incredible drummer.
Yeah.
After that, I was just like, what is this guy doing? Like, how is he doing this stuff? But there was only maybe like 4 or 5 drummers back then that were just like insane. You had like George Callias from Nile has always been absolutely insane.
On your top list.
Derek Roddy from Hate Eternal. I remember him, like, friends of mine telling me about him, me checking him out, and I'm like, the guy, all he did back in the day was he was a drummer, and then I think he bred reptiles as well.
Oh wow! Okay,
because every single video where he
transition.
Yeah, well, he'd have these videos where he was talking about technique and stuff, and in the background he had all these reptile tanks, and they're all lit up and stuff. And I was like, what the fuck is up with that? And then like Nick Barker from Dimmu Borgir, who's gone on to play in like Lock Up and a whole bunch of other bands. He was a weapon back then too. But nowadays, like Dave McGraw from Cattle Decapitation.
Yeah,
I mean, he's the perfect blend of like extreme technical death metal, but with progressive elements in there. Like, he's really crazy good with dynamics and like being able to take a track and like slow it down and make it groove and make it, you know, give it some eerie feel to it before he just comes back and just fucking pounds you in the face, right? That's another thing that's kind of lacking right now, is like a lot of bands are just like, the drummers are just all about speed and, you know, heel toe and just
busy and speed,
which is cool. I like it for about 2 or 3 songs.
Yeah, and then
I love the dynamic. I want to feel a story. I want to feel like I'm, you know, being brought, you know, punched in the face and then lulled to sleep, all in the same.
Good way to put it, man. Yeah.
I don't know. It's just, dynamics are huge, and if your band can't do dynamics, and that's what the drummer is there for.
Yeah, it's really
right.
Yeah.
Like some of the best songs, they may not be like super popular songs or anything, but like they will ebb and flow. They'll have that like roller coaster effect to them, right?
Yeah. Give and take, pull a little bit, push a little, right?
Yeah.
Well, that's awesome. And I really want to thank you for joining us today.
Oh, thanks.
It's been a great hang, eh?
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for coming in.
Great to get to know you.
We've known you for a while. Yeah. It's good to get to know you.
Yeah, share everybody your story.
Tell everybody your story. Yeah. And again, you know, we both appreciate you do sound on the side and stuff like that. And
helping
you're very
everybody
involved
out
in the local Simcoe music community and the scene, right?
Means a lot.
Yeah, it's been so much fun doing, like, just sort of stepping back from drums for a couple months to just focus on sound.
Yeah.
Because it's just, you know, like, picked up and learned a lot more like tricks and stuff too, as far as like miking techniques and how to make the drums sound good up on stage. And you do a great job, man.
Thanks. I want to thank you again.
Thanks.
And thanks for coming out. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
All right.
And everybody, make sure you head over to our social media, head over to our YouTube channel, Drummers Paradise Podcast, subscribe, hit that notification bell. And we'll see you all soon.
Next time.
In paradise.
Later.
Take care.